Dumb, cool,
and weird
podcast.
So yeah, we're finishing up steeping the initial grains, which was the oats, and this is where this beer is going to be called a honey oat pilsner, basically. Funny thing is, there's actually no honey in this at all.
So it's a lie.
It is, but the hops that we're using have hints of honey, like taste in them.
So it's not as much of a lie.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But the it's definitely going to have the oats in there. Smells good.
I could smell it from over here.
So folks, if you look inside here, what this is making in here is called the wort. Wort is basically what you use to make beer with. And by the time this wort is done, it'll be really nice and sweet. So when we add the yeast to it, it'll turn into alcohol, and then it turns from wort into beer.
Nice.
So we got about 2 more minutes.
Ooh.
And then we're going to pull this out, and we're going to toss this in the trash. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to add this next.
Okay.
And when I add that, I'm going to have to turn off the water because the moisture coming out of the thing, out of the pot, will make this clump up.
Oh, shit.
So it's best to just turn it off. But that's 1.5 pounds of malt over there. It's basically like the sugar.
Yeah.
Which, you know, makes the alcohol.
We had a whole thing about sugar and butter, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. All right, we're about 10 seconds out. So what we go ahead and do is we turn it off.
Yep.
We let it kind of steam out a little bit. Turn it back on over here. So we've hit the mark. So we pull this out.
The big ball of oats.
Yep. You want the oats? Because here it goes. It's gone. So now it's time to add the Pilsen. It's called Brews Pilsen Light. It'll give it that yellow color.
That nice yellowy color.
Yep.
That we enjoy our beer to look like.
Sometimes. Are you ready?
Yep.
And just like that. You see how it clumps up?
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's why you don't do it while it's on there. Otherwise, most of it will clump up, and then you may have a ruined product.
Oh, that was a whole waste of our time.
Yep. So, you stir it up, and you pull it back over. Alright, so you crank it up to 8, and we let it get back to a rolling boil with this. So you see that foam right there?
Yeah.
So whenever you pour a beer and it gets a little bit of foam in it, the foam is actually coming from this, from the malt. That's where that foam comes from. Most people don't realize that. So this is probably what the head's going to look like on this beer.
That's pretty stout.
Hey, you like that head, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's nice.
I always go for some good head.
Yep. But as you can see, this is going to be a very light looking beer. It's going to be like a light cloudy.
It's going to be a Germanish beer.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be light in color.
Something happened.
No, that's good.
Oh no, I was talking on, Satan was contacting us. You should get through the phone to see what Satan said. Satan would love to be here, but he's got a lot of problems.
He already ordered it.
He already got it. See, Satan is our guardian angel. He always gets us what we need.
All right.
All right, we're gonna keep stirring.
Yep. So as you can hear it, it's starting to boil again.
Ooh.
And we're gonna get it up to a rolling boil now.
All right.
So this is what the rolling boil looks like. And as you can see, this beer is gonna be a yellow color. It's gonna be a little cloudy because of the oats. But that's what I'm going for, basically.
It's looking really good right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, that white, you see, that's what the head's gonna look like.
That's nice. I can't wait till we taste it. When the time comes, of course. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink this now.
Is he at home right now?
I think Satan's at home. Hell is having a few problems.
Hmm.
A lot of management issues in Hell. I thought the pandemic fucked us up over here. Trust me, it got really weird down there.
I want him to be with us in spirit.
Well, Satan's in spirit with us.
We're calling Hell right now.
Yeah, we got a direct line to Hell. Well, apparently the secretary in Hell doesn't know how to answer her phone.
Stupid bitch.
Can't say that anymore. Well, that looks like something we saw in Hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's just beautiful. You can look at that for a while.
Mm.
All right, that smells great.
Hey, Satan.
What's going on?
We're brewing.
And you're on with us. I'm got the camera going, but you're here in spirit from Hell.
I mean, that's where I always am. I'm always there in spirit.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes you materialize, sometimes you don't.
I mean, that's true.
No, you should see it, man. It looks really good. It's it has a really cool color. It's gonna be like a cloudy yellow color. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, what's this brew?
So this is one I created. It's because I remember you were saying that we should create our own recipes. This is a recipe I just created off the top of my head.
Someone Nikki that I was like, hey, so what we need to do for the vodka experiment. Every video I've watched on people making vodka, they leave the peels on the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason behind that, but I was like, what if we peeled them and to hopefully like get that cleaner, like that super clean, crystal clear vodka.
Yep.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. So I'm definitely down. I'm actually pretty excited. But someone gave me the idea today about doing the mango peach habanero cider.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be fun.
By the way, that keg is a new type of technology. They didn't have that like 10 years ago when I was brewing.
There's some new.
A couple of them, and it's funny because I like this one. They have one that was all black. I almost got that one because I'm digging the color.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be pretty cool.
Well, the turnaround will be quick because it only takes like 2 weeks to 3 weeks to actually ferment the beer, and then it usually takes like 2 to 3 weeks to let it sit there and carbonate. But I think this is going to be a lot faster for turnaround.
Well, especially when we get a couple of under our belt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say this is what 128 ounce. So what that's a solid gallon.
Yeah, it's a solid gallon right here. So
So
the beer that I made last week and this beer will both be a solid gallon.
yeah, that's gonna be perfect. And as time goes on, I was telling Nick this. I was like, as time goes on, we can seal these beers.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like if we go a little too fast, let's say we don't drink that full gallon all that fast. I mean, it's nothing to tap it because it'll all happen. It'll just settle, which is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious. I was telling Nick I could see us doing a beer a week or a beer every other week.
Yeah, and then if we, if these end up becoming if we end up striking gold and making a really good signature beer, we could save it. And then, that idea if you had of starting a gastropub, these will be like regular beers,
Absolutely.
Along with our vodka line.
Yeah. Not Russia.
Hey, we're not putting out names here. We don't want people to steal things.
Oh, oops.
We're filming, Satan.
I know.
We'll just bleep it out in post.
It's gonna be perfect. I mean, we just gotta come up with some absolutely epic names for this fun stuff. So.
Well, the world keeps giving us wars that we can name them after.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I don't even know what our brand is going to be exactly for this. What
Dumb, Cool, and Brew.
Yeah, Dumb, Cool, and Brew. Yeah.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, hey, there's tons of fun ideas. It's funny, actually. I know we were talking about another podcast. There's one of the gentlemen that's actually going to be on the show here soon. He has a couple things he wants to talk about, and I know another guy that wants to do some stuff with us. So I'm actually kind of curious about this because we got some definitely fun stuff in the mix here in the next couple months.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I will let you guys go so y'all can keep on brewing, keep on teaching Nick good things.
Trying to.
And I will talk to you guys later.
All right.
I'm learning.
Later, guys.
Later. All right.
Next is the hops. You gotta be very careful with the hops because they're little babies.
Gotta put him to sleep. Give him a bath.
Yep. You let the hops boil for 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
And then it's done boiling, and then we gotta cool it down, and we gotta put it in this jar over here.
Big old jar. All right.
So there's the hops. That's it.
That's it.
So we pull the hops out and we trash it.
In the trash is where the baby goes.
Yep. And then we pull this off.
Oh.
We stash it right here.
Put all that ice cubes in there.
Yep.
Surrounding it just to cool it down.
Pretty much.
I can smell the beer. Smells good. Beer smells like beer.
So you let it cool for like 20 minutes.
Hey, Wes.
Yeah.
Why does it look like comes at the bottom of this thing?
Well, because it might be.
Why'd you jerk off in the beer? Right now we're gauging the temperature to see how it be. How does it?
It's about 90 degrees. It needs to be like 75. I'm gonna go ahead and move it from here to here.
Okay. Wes, it looks like you fermented piss in a jar.
Yep. You got it, dude.
Pretty nasty looking, but it's gonna taste good, right?
We can only hope.
All right. We got it. We did it. Fucking ground. All right. Now we just gotta seal her off.
Smells pretty good. Yeah, I just have to check the temperature here in a minute.
Okay. Right now, Wes is checking for the gravity, so we can figure out the alcohol content.
9%? But it's not going to really be 9%. It's going to be more like...
I mean, it would be awesome if it stayed that way.
Nah, it's probably going to be more like...
4 or 5?
4 or 5. Yeah, because the thing about gravity on this is it's off. It's not 100. It's not absolute. But we can. You have to like. There's like an equation for it.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I'll just cool for a little bit longer.
That's what you're about to do now.
About to add the yeast.
Yeah, for the yeast infection?
Yes, instant yeast infection.
Good. Now we have AIDS.
So.
Smells good?
This right here is some dry ale yeast.
It smells good like all the powders that we put in our nose.
So you only do about 4 grams of
4
it.
grams. Okay, so 4 grams of cocaine.
Yep.
Right, so adding the yeast now. And then you just seal it up.
So you take the lid, seal her up, like so.
Cover the pee-pee jar.
And
Add that valve.
So by the time this is done, this will be really clear.
Okay.
Maybe a little hazy because of the oats.
Okay. I mean, it still looks good. Looks like some good pee-pee.
Good peep.
Good golden shower juice. All right. That's awesome.
Yep.
And now we've brewed.
Yep, it's done.
Oh, wow. Then off to the secret stash.
All right, guys. So here's an update on that beer we were brewing. Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. It is completely done fermenting. So guess what we get to do? We get to put it in the keg. And we're going to chill it. Coming soon. Here we go. Sanitizer in here. Now we start the process of pumping it from here to here. See, it's pumping it right now. Kegging the beer, kegging the beer, kegging the beer. All right, the beer has been completely emptied into the keg. And then we gotta wash everything. But I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. It's pretty easy. And you just kind of take it. You drop it into this, and you clean it. I'm going to put it together. All right, the beer has been kegged in this 1 gallon keg. Here's the spout. Here's the nozzle part. And here, right here, is where the CO2 goes in. So what we want to try to do is we want to try to reach between 15 and 20. All right, we are where we need to be. And now it's going in the fridge. I will have a pour for you guys sometime later. Here it is, folks, the Pilsner in all its glory. If you want to check this out and more videos, check out the Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. We'll have more stuff like this coming, plus other really entertaining things. Thank you.
If you want to check out more of our stuff, go to www.dumbcoolweird.com. You'll find our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon link if you want to support us. Also, be sure to check out our merch store. And if you're interested in being on our podcast, you can find a link on our website so you can reach out to us and tell us if you want to talk to us about something that's really weird, dumb, or cool. We'd be glad to hear from you. Hope you will stay tuned for the next weird ass episodes we got. Thank you.